Hi, beautiful. Um, this comment definitely deserves a response because this is something that um, every woman that has dealt with a narcissistic man has experienced. It's like once they leave that narcissistic relationship, that's when they're able to really see all of the disgusting things that they have endured. And then when you realize it, then you get to a point of asking yourself, like, how and why did I allow this to go on for so long? And you even have people asking you that as well. But in order to fully understand why a woman will stay with a narcissistic man for so long, they have to go through it. They have to experience it. Because I wrote down some things to just kind of shed light on this because this is all too familiar. Okay. I was in a narcissistic relationship for 23 years, and it took me from the age of 17 to 40 to finally leave. I left a couple times, but I always went back. Okay. Um, but let me tell you, so when you leave a narcissistic relationship, that's when your eyes fully open up and you start to really see all the pain and, the manipulation, the projections, and all the things that you went through. Okay. And yes, it's disgusting when you see it, when you realize it. It's horrific. Um, and like I said, you get to a space where you're asking yourself, like, why did I stay so long? Okay. Um, this is the reason why women stay in narcissistic relationships so long, and it's because of the mental games. Okay, you're dealing with the love bombing. This person will go um uh like above and beyond to try to hook you emotionally, right? And a narcissist, their games, their mental games are calculated, strategic, slow, steady, and consistent to the point where you don't fully see the effects until you leave. But it puts you in a space where you're like emotionally hooked. And once you get to that space, you attach yourself to them. So even though you're experiencing these bad and horrific moments, you're also turning around experiencing this love bombing moment where they're buying you gifts, they're showering you with love and attention and affection, all the things that you are yearning for, that you are pleading and begging for, right? So you're dealing with these highs and lows, and that will keep you mentally stuck, right? Um, then you get to a space where you start to blame yourself in the relationship. You start believing that you're the cause of the problems in the relationship. So if you're feeling like you're the cause of the problem, what you're going to start doing is, okay, if I'm the reason, because that's what they'll do, they'll try to drill in your head that you're the reason I'm acting this way, you're the reason I'm treating you this way. And so you start to, try to change yourself and try to do better, or just be someone that you're not. And no matter what you do, it's not going to change, because the truth is you're not the issue. That narcissist is. Okay. So a narcissistic relationship can strip you of your power temporarily. Okay. That relationship can make you, not trust yourself. Like I said, blaming yourself. Um, just, pulling away from you, to where you feel like you're not worthy, and you feel like you like that narcissist is too good for you, like you don't deserve love from, like you don't deserve love, period, right? But understand that you can get your power back once you leave. No, you can get your power back even while in the relationship with the narcissist. Okay. And I can speak from experience. Sometimes it takes a person to like completely leave the relationship for them to gain that power back. But I was able to be within the chaos and find my power. That's what helped me to leave. Right. Um, So basically, it's going to take you focusing on you, taking care of you consistently, and having deaf ears to their lies, manipulation, and projections. Okay? And I can speak from experience. Um, it took me really getting to a space of uh, taking the time to learn about spirituality, not the church and the Bible type stuff, like spirituality. If you don't know much about spirituality, go to YouTube. Like, I keep suggesting YouTube because YouTube helped me out a lot. There's so much information on YouTube. I typed in, well, you can type in what is spirituality, not spiritual, but spirituality. And it helped me to really understand how powerful I was, right? Or how powerful I am. And it helped me to really take steps on getting to a space of focusing on me, loving me, accepting me, finding me. And I was able to get to a space where I became mentally strong, to where certain things couldn't throw me out of my element. Certain things that he was throwing my way could not throw me out of my element. I was able, it was like it helped me build a shield around me, and I was able to block off the things that he was throwing my way. And it kept me grounded, it kept me centered, and it helped me to really find my strength and my power to finally leave the relationship. Okay, so I was doing, journaling every day, journaling about my thoughts, what I was experiencing, the truth of things. Um, I was learning to forgive myself, forgive myself of shameful things, or things that I was guilty about, or, you know, um, doing breath work, going out in nature, spending time in nature, having that alone time, speaking those positive affirmations over myself. Um, yeah, so I just really got to a space of focusing on me. So understand that you can still heal while in the chaos. Okay? Understand that. But and if you are still like kind of struggling to leave, a narcissistic relationship, the most important thing that I can tell you is to really just get to a space of focusing on you. Yes, you're still going to be dealing with the nonsense that's coming your way, but as you start to focus on you, trust and believe you're going to slowly build that strength to where you'll be able to block off that nonsense that's being thrown at you, the lies, the manipulation, the projection, and things like that. Now, if you're dealing with like physical abuse, then you have to get to a space where, like, it took me leaving. Once I got to a space of really having the strength to finally leave, because I was dealing with an abusive relationship, and I wound up leaving and going to a safe house. Um, and from that safe house, I was able to get the help that I needed to build more strength within me. And sometimes you have to, because I know sometimes it's scary to start over or to leave things behind. But if you really want to see a change, if you really want to see, better, sometimes you're going to have to leave things behind and start completely over. And if going to a safe house is something that needs to be done, getting a restraining order so you can protect you and finally move on so life can get better for you, that's something that you're going to have to do. And know that when you make those scary moves and those necessary moves, that's when things do get better. It may not happen automatically and right away, but it will. It will get better. And it's going to get better quicker than you can imagine. I love you, beautiful. And whoever's watching this video, if you're struggling to leave a narcissistic relationship, just know you have the power within you to do so. I love you.